literacy as much as anything else. Our main focus is to provide information that can help families to cover their grief. Through pre-planned services, families can get answers to questions about costs and their options. Think of us as more than a funeral home. Think of us as friends. At Jeff Crow Funeral Home, we view each family we serve as friends and neighbors. That's why we make a special effort to show our commitment before, during, and after the funeral.
Attention NASCAR fans, this Sunday at noon, Lee County's racing station. 97.7 Kicker FM will bring you live coverage of the Napa Auto Care 500 from the Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia. All the action in NASCAR is brought to you by Blackburn Oil, your local Amoco dealer. And College, Craig Chevron. Those restaurants. Race time is Sunday at noon on Lee County's racing station. 97.7 Kicker FM.
White numerals, white pants, 38.1 striping down the side of the pants. The Poets in the white shirts with the royal numerals and royal pants with the royal headgear. We're about set to go. Here kicking off is Dallas Dorsey. Here's his kick high and short to the corner. Fielded around the 10-yard line on the Poet boundary. Right side 15 across the 20. 25 knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So not as good field position, Coach. Normally for the kickoff unit, we'll put it at the 29 for Lanier.
Well, the ball was kicked fairly high, Mark, and it gives you an opportunity to get down and make pretty good coverage that time. And Opelika did a good job in covering it. Kept him hemmed up on the sideline and used the sideline to make the tackle because we drove him out of bounds.
Well, Coach, you mentioned, you kind of laughed when I said that, but, you know, the Poet, I mean, the other teams have had pretty good field position on the kickoff team against Opelika. Williams will quarterback for the Poets. They have it first down and 10 from the 29-yard line. Handoff to that tailback. Tries the left side. Hits the corner. Still at the 30. Stutter steps at the 35 and tackled at the 37-yard line. Go Payne, the tailback. Williams, the tailback. So a gain of 8 yards. It'll be second down and 2.
At that time, Mark, we had an opportunity to knock him down right at the line of scrimmage, and we didn't hold on to him. These folks are fairly big up there, and they ran to the tight end side that time, and we let him bounce outside of our containment. Our defensive end let him get outside that time, and we had a little bit of poor tackling right to start off with.
Harvest is the quarterback. Second down and 1 for the Poets. 11-15 here in the quarter. We have a whistle. Hold on, let's wait and see. The official on the far boundary, on the Poet boundary, dropped the flag. Coach, I'm not sure. Apparently it is against our defense. They're pointing dead ball foul, offsides, Jeter. What is all that about here?
Mark, I think left side in on that, or either tackling that side was in the neutral zone. Pretty close.
So the first penalty of the game against Opelika, a 5-yard step off, giving the Poets a first down. Coach, that was a quick call over there on that far back.
Mark, what Sidney Lanier is doing now, they're in 2 tight ends, which is going to give them an opportunity to make Opelika match up with them, and that's what they want.
Here's the handoff fullback across the 45 up to the 49-yard line.
Well, those big offensive linemen are really firing off, and they are knocking a hole in that side of that line right there, Mark. But what they're doing is that they're lining up in 2 tight ends, Mark, with a flanker back and then an eye backfield as such in the backfield. And what this does, it makes you even up your defense. You can't overload to one side or do something. So it gives them a good opportunity to see how Opelika will play their defense.
10:35, first quarter, no score. Second down, 6 for Lanier from their own 48. Hashmart near their boundary. 2 tight ends, I said. Again, handoff tailback into the line of scrimmage and falls for a couple of yards across midfield into Bulldog territory at the 48. It'll be 3rd and 2. Gain of 2 for Opelika, and I believe Willis Rowell made the stop for Opelika. Maddox, also in on it too. It'll be 3rd down and 2, 10 minutes and 5 seconds to go here. A very slow start here. It's a quiet start here for both teams, Coach.
Well, there's not a whole lot of flair to it, Mark, when you're running the football all the time, and both our teams do that.
Set, receiver to the right, handoff fullback, close to a first down. He'll have it at the 45, 44, still turning to the 43, and finally knocked down by Rowell and a host of tacklers, but not before a gain of 5, and the Poets' second first down of this drive.
Ran the first part of the option right there, Mark, and gave it to the fullback. We covered the quarterback well. The fullback hit very, very quickly right there, and they were able to pick up 5 quick yards for a first down.
9:40 remaining in the quarter. No score. Opelika's defense has played the entire first quarter so far. Just a few minutes, just underway. 1st and 10 for the Poets. Their second first down at the Dog 43. Handoff fullback into the line of scrimmage. Down he goes right there. Maddox and Raul and a host of tacklers in on the play. I believe that was got Maddox underneath there as well. Gain of 1. Second down and 9.
Opelika's gone with defense part where they've got a number of folks up front on the ball now since they only have a flanker. Right. Of course, you got to pay attention here. They don't. Lanier hasn't thrown the ball a whole bunch, but they're quite capable of doing that. The big tight ends you have to pay attention to.
Second 9, 8:55 remaining first quarter. Toss it left side of the tailback, 45. Still on his feet. Down he goes at the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a half a yard. Stiff number 26, J.R. Strickland making this tackle for Opelika. No gain. It'll be third down. And he actually lost a yard, Coach. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that time, Mark, they tried a toss sweep from their formation to their flanker back that time. And Lanier gets a lot of people out front, but Opelika's defense stepped up and made the play that time. He strung it all the way out to the corner.
8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the quarter. 3rd and 10 for Lanier from the Dog 43-yard line. Wide side of the field is to the right, and whistle, and we have timeout for Lanier, I guess. Timeout, 8:14 remaining in the first quarter. No score. You're listening to Bulldog Football. Back in 30 seconds.
Flowers Baking Company, our baked products just can't be beat. Do you know why? Because at Flowers Baking, we're dedicated to working harder than ever to make the best possible products. Your friends and neighbors at Flowers Baking Company are mighty proud of every product they bake. And folks at Flowers are proud to be actively involved in church, school, and civic affairs. For the most trusted name in baking, trust another quality product from your friends and neighbors at Flowers Baking Company in Opelika.
Visit our Flowers thrift stores, 2nd Avenue.
8 minutes, 14 seconds left in the quarter. It's 3rd and 10 for Lanier from the 43, Coach. They have not thrown the ball at all. Hadn't even went into a passing formation thus far.
You need to pay attention to the tight ends, because they'll come in there and fake that running play and raise up and hit their tight end. So it's a good play because, I think probably what we'll see is Opelika will try to put as much pressure on him as he possibly can.
Williams is the eye back. 3rd down and 10 for Lanier from the 43. Drops back to throw. Hit and sack. Drop behind the line of scrimmage. Maddox and number 28. That's Maddox. And Keon Hughley, the nose tackle, making the stop for Opelika.
Good job that time, Mark. We had a
Hughley surge through.
Yeah, we had
of 7.
We had a stun on that time, and this got us through that time, so they'll have to wind up punting right here.
7:50 remaining. Knight goes back in punt formation at the 15. The Poets get set to punt at midfield on 4th and 18. Good snap back to the punter. Opelika misses the block. Good kick. Bounces at the 25. Takes a Lanier roll. Knight picks it up on the bounce and dives to the 15-yard line. Close of dropping the ball. First down Lanier, Coach. Opelika at the 15.
Well, now Opelika just needs to take advantage of it right here. I'm just looking at the size of these big people that they have out here defensively, Mark. It's just unreal. I didn't think you grew them that big in high school.
I tell you, Coach, their offensive line looked intimidating when they went out from the sideline to the field. 1st and 10 for Opelika from the 15. Ogletree and company out on the field for the first offensive play. Handoff right side. Out. 25-30. 35-40. 45 midfield. 45-40. 35-30. Still on his feet. 25-20. 15 and falls at the 11-yard line as he was tripped up. First down, Dogs at the 11-yard line. Al Cole with a big run.
That's a great offensive play there, Mark. Great blocking right there. Lanier was in a 4-man front that time, and we had the linebackers, 4 linebackers, and that time Opelika was able to block it right on the corner, just a basic play out of the wing, Mark, and he broke it for a long run.
74-yard gain for Al Cole right here to start the game for Opelika offensively. 1st and 10 from the 11. Tight end to the right, wide side of the left. One setback is Cole, gets the call right side at the 10. Stutter steps at the 5. Still on his feet at the 4, down to the 3-yard line. Maybe the for Al Cole, gain of 9.
Good blocking up front, Mark, and Al, when he got into the hole that time, got hit and kind of bounced back toward the left and went across the green a little bit. That was a tough yardage to make, but he did a great job in getting those yards.
Close to being a first down for Opelika. Or is it first? No, it's second down and 2, or maybe 2 for a touchdown, 1 for a first down. The ball at the 2-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Opelika with a power set in there. Henderson now in the backfield. Full house set. Henderson gets the call. Left side, dives in the end zone. Touchdown! Kelvin Henderson for 2 yards, and the Dogs strike first on a big 2-yard run by Kelvin Henderson.
Great job that time by the big tight end that time, Mark, and it's a great job by Al Cole in getting the ball down on that one play, because he did a great job breaking through that time. Good blocking up front, good blocking right there on the goal line to get Henderson into the end zone.
Now the point after, snap back by Owens, and Ogletree puts it on the tee. Dorsey's kick is up and good. 6:25 left in the first quarter. Dogs 7, Lanier nothing, Coach, and that's just what you want, Coach. A big 85-yard drive by Opelika.
Well, that's what you have to do, Mark, against a good football team. You don't want to play around, because the longer you let them stay in a football game, then, the less chance you got to win it. And I think Coach has expressed to him and to his coaching staff and to everybody that he wanted to get out front in this ball game early, so that, he might could take them out of some of the things that they do well.
A minute and 4-second 3-play drive, Coach, that went 85 yards. Capped off by a 2-yard run by Henderson. And I tell you what, Coach, that's just what the doctor ordered. Jeter, I'll get a comment from you in just a second about that nice play. Big 74-yard jump by Cole off the right side of the line. 6:25. Here we go to kick off for the second time tonight. Dallas Dorsey, the kicker. Here it is, high, end over end, fielded right around. Well, he dropped it, didn't catch it, it went in the end zone. So
that's all right.
They'll place it at the 20-yard line. I thought he might have muffed it, Coach, but he actually never put his hands on it.
He just never did. I don't know whether he thought somebody else was going to get it or what happened, but he just stood there and let it hit the ground. And once the ball crosses that plane in high school football, Marcus did.
Well, I tell you what, the Lanier Poets start 1st and 10 from the 20. Jeter, that was some run by Al Cole.
Walker sure was. Coach Gore had it pegged correctly. I got in there in a tight 4-4, and all the linebackers hung inside. When he broke it, it was open. And just great run by a big senior.
You're exactly right. 1st and 10 for Lanier. They trail by 7. Handoff Williams right side. Across the 20-21-yard line. That's all. Hit down by Maddox and the end over there. May have been Hughley on the far side. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Well, good play by the defense, Mark. We're not giving up those big yards like we did to start off with. They big offensive linemen for them, kind of got off the ball pretty quickly to start off with it. Our kids now are reacting speed-wise, and we're able to make the big play.
Under 6 minutes in the quarter, 7-0, 2nd down 9 for Lanier. Wide receiver wide to the left side. They jumped off sides on the left side. Nobody wanted to drop a flag. Number 92 jumped off side. Just right, isn't it, Jeter? No flag. What was the... He jumped off.
I think the official had a problem getting the flag out because, it wasn't any doubt that the man took off a little early. He came out of the huddle and started.
Yeah, I know. Just because we can see it, Jeter. 5-yard penalty against Lanier. Each team with 1 5-yard penalty apiece.
One of the things you might realize, too, though, in that the tight end never did move to put his hand down. So he's actually can move. He can move to the other side of the line of scrimmage. But what happened to him, he went forward. And that's what cost him the problem.
2nd and 14, back inside the 20.
Oh, what a hole.
25, up to the 27. Hit hard right around the 28-yard line by a couple of players, Clark and Corey Larkin.
That's a great lick by both of those.
It sure was, Coach. Gain of about 11, I believe. Still,
what a hole on this side that they really got us that time.
Looked like the play Cole ran for big yardage. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 from around the 28-yard line. When it was 3rd and long a while ago, Lanier threw a pass, and the quarterback was sacked trying to throw a pass, I guess I should say. So the quarterback back out on 3rd and 2. Spins, hands to Williams, right side, spins at the 25, hits the corner, down close to a first down at the 29-yard line. If they place it on the stripe, it would be a first down, so it would depend on the placement of the ball. Jeter, is it a first down? No, it's a fourth down.
Marcus a little bit short of line. I believe it's going to be fourth down.
So it's going to be 4th and short here from around the... So he gained 1 yard. He needs 1 more.
Interesting to see what they do here, Mark. You can give the football game away right here very quickly, but he may be going to go for it right here.
Well, it appears with 4:26 trailing by 7. Well, the Bullets want a timeout. Timeout, 4:22. We'll take a 30-second break. 7-0 Opelika. You're listening to Bulldog Football.
Hey, Bulldog fans, East Alabama Medical Center is proud to bring you Opelika football again this year. While we may not have a winning football tradition since the 1920s like the Opelika Bulldogs, East Alabama Medical Center has a proud tradition of providing high-quality health care since 1952. At East Alabama, our team of physicians, nurses, and staff have a common goal of providing high-quality health care appropriate for the needs of our customers in a caring and cost-effective manner. So whether it's health care at EAMC or at Bulldog football, it's all about teamwork. Best of luck to Coach McCracken and the Bulldogs from all your friends at East Alabama Medical Center.
We're back here at Bulldog Stadium. We're just finishing the timeout. Here comes Lanier back out. You know, this is a situation right here where Lanier has an opportunity here to make this first down, but if they don't make it, it's going to give Opelika some extremely good field position right here.
You're exactly right. Coach, thanks for filling in for me there. They put play in, 4th down and short for the Poets. They're in their stacked 2 tight end full house set. The quarterback's going to dive for the first down up across the 30 to the 34-yard line. Unusual play. Harvest, the quarterback, just kind of, jumped to the left and dove for a first down across the 35 to the 35.
So far, Mark, they've had success running to our defensive right side, their offensive left side. Now, I don't know whether their best offensive folks are to the left side or not, but so far they've been able to hit us pretty good right there.
4-8, turn the handoff to Williams, the tailback, moves the ball on the right side for a yard. Keon Hughley made the stop. 2nd 9 after a yard gain. Dogs lead it by 7, 3:50 left here in the quarter.
The reason I'm chuckling, number 70 went out after our defensive end that time, Mark, and he's about 6'7", probably about 350 pounds, I'm assuming that. He stands head and shoulders over everybody but the offensive center. The offensive center is just about as big as he is.
Coach, I want you to watch our Strickland over here on this side as he kind of bluffs to the wide receiver and turns in right before the ball. Well, they didn't split him out wide. I'll show you in just a second. 2nd down and 9 for Lanier. Here's a draw play to Williams at the line of scrimmage. He dives to the 34, spinning to the 34. Mitchell and Maddox and Hughley making the stop. Gain of about 4. It'll be 3rd and 6.
You know, the Lanier backs, not running behind those big offensive linemen, have some really good leg drive. We're having a little bit of trouble getting them on the ground. Our guys have a hold to them, but they're doing a pretty good job of hanging on.
Poets in the white jerseys, Royal numerals, Royal headgear. There goes the light.
There go the lights again.
247, about half the lights on one of the towers over here is out. 3rd and 5 for the Lanier. They're going to throw a pass, throwing over the middle. Incomplete. It was thrown high. Intended for his right receiver, Payne, coming across the middle. It'll go incomplete. 4th and 5. First pass tip. Coach, he chucked it out there pretty hard.
He throws the ball pretty hard, Mark, but Corey Larkin was in position that time. Had the ball been thrown a little bit underthrown that time, Corey would have picked that ball off for probably his 6th or 7th interception already this year.
Jeter, we're going to do anything about the lights, or do you know about that? I'll let you see if we can find out about that.
They went out while we were warming up and came back on, I think, when they cooled off. It's really not as bad as
here's the punt blocked. Excuse me, Jeter. Punt's blocked by Opelika and down by Lanier at the 48-yard line. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jeter.
I'm sure the Lanier coach will probably have to complain or whatever to the officials before they start the game, because it's really not that bad. It's just one more shot over here on our sideline.
Ray Edwards blocked the punt for Opelika, coach, and the Dogs take over 1st and 10 from the Lanier 48-yard line. With a 7-point lead, Ogletree turns, gives the Knight running the left side. Knight stutter steps at midfield, cuts it up to the 47-yard line in Poet territory. Gain of a couple, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, one of the things that Lanier did that time, Mark, we lined up in the same defense, but that time They brought one of the linebackers set up right up on the top of the center that time, right in the gap between the center and the guard like he was going to shoot through. We picked him up really well, but the other linebackers and the halfback moved up to make sure that we did not get outside that time. They do not want us to get outside.
Second down, 8, 1:40 remaining first quarter, 7-0 dog lead. Wide receiver wide of the left side, Ogletree flakes, going to throw a pass down the middle.
Oh, we got him.
And it's caught at the 15-yard line, down the 10. First down, Opelika at the 5, catching the pass. Brian Dickerson, number 18, right over the middle of the field. Big gain and a first down. I thought he overthrew his receiver.
Actually, Mark, he had two people wide open that time. He had his end on the other side wide open that time. And if you were looking at him, you thought the ball was overthrown, but he threw it to the other receiver, and the other receiver was open too, and it was a well-thrown pass by Corbett Ogletree.
40-yard pass
and
complete.
A great catch.
To Brian Knight, first down and goal from the 5-yard line. They actually say just outside the 5. Ogletree turns, gives to Alco inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. So Opelika with its second and goal from right around the 3 as Cole gained a couple of yards.
Good job that time. Just nothing really fancy. We made it look like we were going to go outside that time and then hit out right in the middle.
Boy, it would be big to punch this one in here. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Dogs lead at 7-0. Been a quick quarter, Coach. A lot of running on both teams except for that pass right there. Second and goal from around the 3. Full house set for Opelika. Handoff right side. Knight dives to the 1-yard line. Looked like we might have moved in the backfield then, Coach, but no whistle, no flag, I should say. Gain of a couple, and again, it'll be third down from the 1-yard line with 30 seconds left. Let's see if we have to run this play.
And we're down right in there tight. We need to go ahead and punch this one in.
That's right. They're going to run this play. So with 22 seconds left in the quarter, Opelika have to get this play off with a 7-point lead. Third and goal from the 1-yard line. Full house set behind Ogletree. Handoff right side. Knight. Touchdown. 1-yard run for Greg Knight, and the Dogs lead 13-0 with a point after coming.
A great job that time, Mark. Nothing really fancy again. Just lined up that time in the full house backfield, and that time instead of giving it to the big man, we gave it to the little man, and he put it in the end zone that time.
Oh, another strand of lights go out, Coach. So that's 2 down now. The snap back by Matt Owens. Ogletree to set it on the tee. Here's the Dallas Dorsey's kick is up, and it is good. Timeout with 12 seconds left. We'll keep it right here. 14-0 Opelika's lead. 2 quick touchdowns, Jeter Meadows, for Opelika, looking pretty good here.
Yes, they are, Mark. On the long pass to Dickerson the play before, when he lined up out wide, the cornerback never came over, and then he just about halfway picked him up during the pattern, and the coaches picked it up. We ran about the same play in the movement in the backfield and let him go on the fly, and he was wide open.
So a 48-yard drive, 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
That was we took advantage of a turnover, Mark, and got our offensive team in really good field position, and they just stepped right in there and pushed it right in there. The long pass did it. The time before that, it was the long run by Al Cole, and that's just great high school football.
Jeter, see if you can find something out about those lights on the field. We'll check up here. It appears a couple of strands of lights are out. Of course, it's dark on the near boundary. Not completely dark, but much darker than it is when they're all on. 14-0, 12 seconds left. Dorsey gets some big running room here this time. Here's his kick. This one fielded around the 10-yard line. He drops it at the 15, picks it up, hit down right around the 20-yard line, Coach. This is the second time they've started from around the 20 or inside the 20.
Well, that time the offensive receiver that time that fielded the football dropped it on the ground, Mark, and when he dropped it on the ground, then it gave Opelika's group to get down the field a great opportunity, to cover. So there really was no way he was going to run it past the 20, because we did a great job.
6 seconds left in this quarter. 14-0 is our score. Lanier with first down. They spotted at the 19-yard line. It's still the 20. And this will be the last play of the quarter for both teams. The Poets trail by 14. The Ice will break the eye with a wing, give it the fullback. Right side across the 20 up to the 25-yard line, and that's the end of the first quarter. 14-0 Opelika will return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bulldog Football right here on the Kicker.
Clemens Carpet One. Football Parkway in Opelika has it all for the homeowner. Get ceramic tile, hardwood flooring, carpet, wallpaper, or vinyl floor covering to improve or redecorate your home. Cannon's Carpet One offers decorating services and expert advice. Cannon's Carpet One, with a buying power of over 900 stores, has what you need and more. Installations are guaranteed for the life of the home. Cannon's Carpet One, 3500 Pepperell Parkway, Opelika. Proudly supporting Opelika High School football. At Colonial Bank, we know what it takes to put a winning team on the field. A desire to give Colonial Bank customers our very best every time. Most of all, it takes an attitude. The Colonial Bank We Can Do attitude means every member of the Colonial team is working for you. It means a strong, growing regional bank, big enough to deliver the best in banking and financial services, but still small enough to care personally about your banking needs. Colonial Bank, member FDIC.
Back live at Bulldog Stadium. Jimmy, give us that report on the lights that you just gave me, if you'll give it to us on the air.
Mark one of the light poles on the home side. All the banks down here got 12 lights to the bank. We're missing 8 lights on one on the pole on the to your right end of the press box. The other end of the field is just like normal. So I don't know what we'd do if it was to go out where we continue to play on this end or what we'd do. But it's not too bad, but it's a pretty good shadow down here.
I'll let you go up there and fix those lights, Gio.
Well, let me tell you guys something about the lights. They're on breakers, and the breakers are located at the bottom of the pole, not at the top of the pole. So they can be reset. Now, whether they'll stay or not, I don't know.
All right, they're pouring now. Wait, what are they seeing now?
They're waiting for somebody to set the clock to 12 minutes to start the quarter.
We'll get that clock set. We can get the clock set.
And that's their man that's involved.
There they go. That's right.
We don't use our folk anymore to set that. That was one of the
officials to set the clock. We're going to put that on John Vance. Lanier with 2nd and 4 when play is resumed. A short 4 from the 24-yard line. Not quite the 25 where. And their left tackle jumps offside, trying to get Torrey Baggett. And it will be a 5-yard step off against Lanier.
One thing about it, one thing about it too, Mark, that Lanier has gone out of the 2 tight end formation. They have 2 split receivers and a double wing set.
Wow, they huddled up.
So that's one of those things that they have, and so since they changed the offensive formation, sometimes that causes you to make a mistake up there. Maybe you're just not quite ready to make that change. But anyway, it's a big break for Opelika because it now puts the 2nd down and 8 or 9 rather than 2nd and short yardage.
Jeter, how come so long to mark that penalty off?
Mark, that's what we were just sitting here wondering. There's a dead ball, and there's no discussion. I don't know what happened.
Quarterback wants to throw a pass. The pass is incomplete, intended for the bench. Larkin went for the interception.
Did you see Larkin react to that football once he got in here? That guy has got some phenomenal break on the football. He broke that time when that ball was thrown. And if that ball had been thrown even to their receiver, Mark, I believe Corey Larkin would have picked that ball off.
3rd down, Larkin went straight for that football. The only thing that bothers me about that is if the ball were to get completed, Coach, he'd been going for a touchdown because there's nobody else behind him except for that Bulldog in the middle of the field there. He can't tackle anybody. 14-0 here, playing without 8 lights on one of our poles. Not a good showing here considering this is our homecoming night here as far as the lights go. 14-0 Opelika. 3rd and 8. There's a whistle. Should be delay a game against, the referee dropped the flag, the head official here. And Jeter, what do you know about that? So apparently they don't have enough players in the backfield maybe.
Mark, I hadn't seen anybody move on either side, so if it's not a delay, it might have something else to do with the lights.
Well, no, I don't think it has anything to do with the lights. I'm not sure he's calling a delay a game. Okay, so I thought the back judge kept the clock for the delay game. But,
well, maybe he gave him a signal, Mark. We just didn't see it, what it was.
Is that what it was, Jeter? A little signal? I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's real dark down here, and I couldn't see. Hey, one of the lights are coming back on.
11:53, third down and 14. 14-0 Opelika. Lanier's football from their own 15-yard line, just inside the 15. Man goes in motion, drops the football, they fall on it, back at the 13-yard line, and boy, it'll be punting time for Lanier here.
Yeah, that time Lanier tried to come out from under the center. Looked like he was going to take the football and come out from under center, Mark, and sprint to the wide side of the field that time, but he didn't get the ball before he came out from under center, and Opelika was on top of him before he didn't have any thing to do but to fall on the football that time.
Fourth and 15 or 16 from around the 14-yard line. Both bands blaring away here. The fourth. They're going to show return. Knight awaits around the 45 of Lanier. Good kick by the poet punter away from Knight. Bounces at the 40. Takes the Lanier road to the 45 and is down by Lanier right around the 48-yard line. Opelika's side of the field. So good field position for Opelika on their own 48 with 11:03 here in the quarter.
You're listening to Opelika High School football on 97.7 Kicker FM, WKKR, Auburn, Opelika.
Thanks for that station ID, Joel. 11:03. Dogs lead by 14. First down. Handoff Knight sweeping the left side. 45. Hits the corner at midfield. 45. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Gain of 12 and a dog first down.
Great job.
Unbelievable speed.
I'm telling you, Mark, their defensive back came up to try to make the tackle that time, and he was in a foot race with us that time, and the only choice they had then was from somebody from the backside on their defensive secondary to come across to knock us out of bounds that time, but Greg Knight just absolutely outran everybody on the corner.
No doubt about that. First down, Dogs. They lead by 14, playing in the second quarter. Handoff right side, Alco, 40. Alco down to the 34, 33-yard line. Gain of 8. Coach, ever since the suspension, and I hate to say this, Alco has been a different ball.
Well, he really has. He's done a great job. He needs to punch it on down there and let him put some points on the board, because he's definitely pushing it on down there and doing a great job. But those big old linemen are taking their toll on some of those big old folks from Lanier. We're doing a good job blocking.
Yes, we are. Something about our discipline, Coach. Coach likes to handle it in-house. Don't like to talk about it. Second down and 2 for Opelika from the 34. Handoff Alco. First down to the 30-yard line. Gain of almost 4. But what I was saying is, you don't like to talk about those things, Coach. He just makes his actions known by suspensions and doesn't like to talk about after they're suspended, and Al has done a good job. I don't know. They've kind of marked this ball behind the 30. Jeter's going to be third down. Third and short, Jeter says. I thought he had the first down to the 30.
Mark, it's going to be pretty close here. The mark on this side just inside the 31, and the ball is marked there, but I'm not sure where the chains are set on the other side.
Man, I see you have the assistant chain crew person down there beside you.
Yeah, Mr. Randy Lanier is taking charge. He told me he thought it was going to be a little short, is where I got this.
You tell Randy he is perfect.
He's deadlock right.
Jeter, why does he have black ink on his shirt, black lettering?
Well, Mark, you know, when you got a crew that big, it can only be one person boss, and so they have to dress different than everybody.
I thought Kenny Buck was in charge, but he's not, huh?
He's not here this time.
Okay. His third one, that's like a little humor here on homecoming, Coach. Third one.
Yeah, big offensive play here for Opelika, Mark. They've got, well, looking at them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got the 6-man front now trying to get Opelika, getting everybody up front. They got the 2 linebackers, and I got a feeling they're going to try to run through here and try to knock us loose from the football.
Third short,
run the
quarterback keeper.
And we're doing a good job following those big linemen up front.
That's behind big Matt Owens. It'll be a first down after a gain of 2. And that humor we were talking about, jostling our chain crew there. But it's first down Opelika from the 29-yard line with a 14-point lead here on homecoming. And it's been a good showing offensively for Opelika. Defensively, Coach, they had one little drive early after good field position, and Opelika stopped it. First and 10 from the 29. Ogletree wants to throw a pass down the left boundary for Knight. The pass is caught to the 5-yard line, to the 4, 3-yard line. Greg Knight, nice catch, nice pass. for Corbin Ogletree to Greg Knight down to the 3-yard line.
You know, Coach has talked to me about the fact, and he talked to us last week, Mark, too, that down the line he was going to have to throw the football a little bit, and when you get a lot of folks up front, that's pretty good to call on third down. You know, we had third down and short, and then we went on first down, and that's when you need to throw the ball. It's when the other team really is not expecting you to throw. Don't get in a predictable situation, but that was a good pass and a good catch.
Turn, handoff right side to the big fullback, dives in the end zone, touchdown for Opelika, number 28, Keon Hughley, the nose guard, converted to the fullback, went 3 yards for the dog score. And it's 20-0 here, Opelika, with a point after coming.
Good job, folks up front that time. You just can't tell you how much those linemen are getting off the football and doing the job that they have to do.
52-yard drive. Matt Owens will snap the point after back. Ogletree places it on the tee. Dallas Dorsey's kick is up and out of the back of the end zone. Good. Timeout, 9:25 left in the first half. 21-0 Dogs. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bulldog football right here on the kicker.
This is Spence McCracken, athletic director for Opelika High School and head football coach for the Bulldogs, telling you that OA Sports is the official supplier of Opelika High game gear. From the youngest Bulldog fan to the oldest, OA Sports is the place for the best quality apparel and the best designs. From screen printing to embroidering, real Bulldog fans know where to huddle. Go Dogs down to OA Sports, just down from Burger King on 2nd Avenue in Opelika.
Carey Service Center is a proud sponsor of Opelika High School football, and they are farther serving the community by offering oil changes on Saturdays. Carey Service Center is open on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon for oil changes. Carey Service Center guarantees all their work to customer satisfaction. Carey Service Center, a great place to do business. Carey Service Center on 2nd Avenue in Opelika, a proud sponsor of Opelika High football.
Kerry Hillier for sponsoring Opelika football. Here's the kickoff by Dallas Dorsey with the Dogs leading 21-0. The ball is caught around the 12, running right side 15, 20, 25, hit down around the 29-yard line by a host of players. Strickland, Hughley, Rowell, and on the bottom of the pile, that was J.R. Strickland. So it'll be first down for Lanier. The last drive covered 52 yards and 6 plays, Coach. A minute and 38 seconds. It took off the clock, and a 3-yard touchdown run by Keegan Hughley, and Dorsey's PAT was good, and folks, it's 21-0 here in this first half.
That's a great job by our offensive unit and the defense holding the Poets and making them turn the ball over.
9-18, 14-0 Dogs, first and 10 from the 30. And who got it? Opelika recovered at the 34-yard line. The Poets dropped it on the ground, and I believe Maddox came out of there, wasn't it, Gina, with the ball, or was that Hughley?
Number 11.
Number 11, I'm sorry, I lost it. Jason Clark recovered the fumble. I tell you, it's right in front of you sometimes, Coach. You have a hard time seeing. I do.
Well, actually, the ball got out of the line of scrimmage and kind of got back in there where the linebackers are, and that's when we fell on it.
So Lanier turns it over, and Opelika takes over from the 34 with a 21-point lead with 9:13 left in the second quarter. Ogletree, we jumped off sides, Coach. Number 17 for Opelika, Dan Russell moves, and that's our second 5-yard penalty, and this is what Coach McCracken was very upset about. His football team, Coach, has been their penalties that they've had against his football team.
One of the things that happens to you, Mark, when you get a lead like that, you don't concentrate quite as much, I think. That's just one of those things that here again, we could have put this ball game away right here, pretty much, and it would have been a big night for everybody to play and go to the dance or whatever they're going to do. But then you get a 5-yard penalty, and it makes it a little bit harder for you offense.
First and 15 from the 39-yard line. Handoff right side, Cole. Cole has 5 to the 35-30, down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 14 for Al Cole. Boy, I tell you, Coach, I like the way he's running the football.
Gets off the football, just really a nice hole. But I tell you, once Al gets in there, he's got that little extra that he can just, step up and do a great job. And our offensive linemen are doing a number.
Another jam-packed packed crowd, Coach. I'm surprised it's even full across the way. This place is packed full of people here. The Dogs have a 21-point lead with 8:44 left in the first half. Ogletree from the 25 turns, play fakes, rolling to his left, looks for a pass. Now he's going to run to the 25, cuts it up at the 20, 15, out of bounds at the 10, 9-yard line. Corbett Ogletree with a big run.
Yeah, Corbett got outside, but the reason he got outside that time was because Al Cole knocked 2 people down on the corner that time. Instead, Corbett Ogletree loose around the corner that time. But that was going to be the waggle pass. They did a pretty good job covering it. When Al saw he was going to run it, he turned around and was able to knock 2 people down.
The last 2 plays, a 14-yard run by Cole and a 17-yard run by Ogletree. He had Henderson wide open over the middle, Coach, but chose to run for that first down. So it's first and goal from the 9, 21-0. Larkins in motion, gets the handoff right corner at the 10, at the 5, dives to the corner and out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Boy, Cole dove towards that corner of the end zone and was hit head-on by a Lanier Poet defender and knocked out of bounds at the 1. Jeter, I thought he was going to score, but a great run in by Al Cole of 8 yards. Corey Larkins of 8 yards.
When he got over there to the corner, he put one move on that man. I thought he could outrun him, and I think he did too. And then got closed on him. He just turned it up and got what he could.
He got hit head-on.
Yeah, the thing about it, Corey doesn't back down from that kind of stuff. Corey looked for the guy there at the goal line. He was going to bump him out, but the guy did a good job.
Second down and goal, full house set, turn. Al Cole, left side, touchdown. Al Cole for 1 yard, and the Dogs score again.
Yeah, did a good job.
1-yard run by Al Cole, and it's 27-0, Coach, with a point after coming. Wow, already here in this first half.
Well,
Coach.
when you turn it over, Mark, against a good football team, and we feel like Opelika's got as good as we've had here, you just step up and take notice of what you got right there, and they did a great job. The offensive team did once that defensive team got to.
Matt Owens snaps it back. Ogletree places it on the T-Birds. His kick is up and good. With 8:09 remaining in the second quarter, Opelika has a 28-0 lead, Coach. And you were right, you can't give a good football team turnovers, and Opelika took advantage of that one on a 34-yard drive. And I'll tell you, Coach, used up a minute and 5 off the clock.
Hey, Mark, you're looking at these kids, the way they're reacting. They're getting off that football. They come out of the huddle, getting through the line of scrimmage, and they don't fool around up there. They pretty well know who they want to do it. It doesn't give the defense much opportunity to make any shifts or do anything to, if they wanted to stun or do anything, they have to do it very quickly because Opelika's offensive linemen get up to the line of scrimmage. Well, the whole offense gets up to the line of scrimmage, and they get off on that snap pretty quick and are gone.
85 yards, 48 yards, 52 yards, and 34 yards, the scoring drives for Opelika, Coach. 8:09 left in this first half. 28-0 Dogs. Here is the kickoff, this time by Andrus. John Andrus, high, short kick, fielded at the 25, cuts it up at the 30, spins away, and down he goes at the 31-yard line. He was missed first by number 22, Melvin Cole, but then brought down on the ground by Knight and a couple other players. First and 10 Lanier from the 31-yard line.
That time, Mark, the ball wasn't kicked very deep. The ball was we kind of got underneath it and kicked the ball up. But the thing about it is, that's the best field position that Lanier's had on the kickoff. But they actually didn't return it over 10 yards. So, the coverage was really good.
That was David Arndt kicking off, not John Andrus. He's been hurt all year. This is his first action. First down Lanier from the 31, end off fullback to the 34, 35, all across the 35-yard line. That's all. Gain of 4 for the Poets. Coach, want to thank Chaps Restaurants in Auburn, Darryl McCall, the owner, for the food for the coaches this afternoon and for the food up here in the press box. But I noticed you never eat, but there are a lot of people that do eat it here, Coach. I want to thank him. Also want to thank Eddie Walker, Miss Severn does, for allowing the use of his truck today in the parade. Walker, seal coat and striping. Bird Walker went to school here at Opelika. I know you remember that nut, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I'm the only one on the ticker crew with a corsage here tonight, folks.
You said that right.
7-20, 28-0. Don't say anything, Jeter. Handoff fullback. He's met at the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. Actually lose a couple of yards back at the 33-yard line. We'll thank Miss Severn for that, Coach, though. She brought the flour to me.
Well, there's one thing about Miss Severn. She never forgets those things.
She don't.
Been doing it for a number of years. All the years that I was here, I know when she came here, and she's been doing that for years and years.
She's a good lady. Across the way, the Poet Marching Band having a good time, Coach. 28-0 here. Jeter, lights are back on. I want to thank the Opelika Light and Power Department. I saw Mousy climbing up the pole over here a while ago, Jeter.
Mark, he was on a ladder. That breaker's not that tall. Remember?
Yeah, Third down 8 for Lanier. Split backs behind him, tight end to the right. He's going to drop and roll to the right. Big pursuit on at the 25. Throws a pass up for grabs, and it's incomplete into the Opelika bench. We had a couple of players go after it gallantly, but it goes incomplete, and the Poets will have to throw it. And, Coach, I hate to say this, but they look as though they just about had given up.
Well, you know, that time, Mark, he got out. Our pursuit coming back from across the way there, I thought they were going to catch a quarterback before he got out to chin. He threw the ball. They had two receivers right in the same area right there. One of them touched it, the other touched it, but we had a lot of Opelika folks around the football that time.
Maybe this is the type of game we'll get to see a lot of players play here tonight. It's already 28-0 here in the first half. 6:27 left in the half. Opelika missing a couple of players. Keon Hughley late to get out on the field. 4th and 8 from the 34. Good snap back. Good kickoff. High. 9 on the run at the 34. A fair catch called for at the 35-yard line. Catches it right at the 34, so it'll be first. I never saw the hand wave.
Oh, yes, he did. He gave it. Corey Lockett came within a minute of actually blocking that kick, Mark.
He likes the way he's playing.
Right on top of it.
You like the way he's playing, don't you, Coach?
I believe we got a new quarterback, Mark.
Do we? Do we have a new QB? Let's wait and see. Yes, we do. Number 16 will be Dusty Harris. So, Travis, you hope you're listening in. Your brother here quarterbacking for Opelika in the first half of this 6A game. 6:20 left in the half. Harris turns, hands off left side to Marcus Lyles. Lyles moves across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Two sophomores in there right now, Coach. Marcus Lyles gets 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6. Jeter, good to see the young folks in the game.
Yeah, it is, Mark. There's a lot of sophomores in there because Justin Armstrong snacked the ball.
Yeah, Armstrong
back in there. John Sullivan, they're both juniors, but there's a lot of young kids. Good. Second O's in there right now.
Second offensive in there right now. You're exactly right. Good to see Baggett in the game. I know his daddy's here listening in. Big Troy's daddy as well. Second down and 6, 5:45 left in the half, 28-0. Handoff fullback Evans. Evans to the 47-yard line, going to the right side, 46-yard line where they spot it. Coach, you should have went straight instead of the right.
Well, he got
3 or 4.
He got knocked loose, I think, or knocked turned, and he got his momentum going in that direction, Mark. And he really couldn't turn that time, and he got turned with his back to the defensive people, so there's no way he could get his momentum going.
28-0, 5:20 left here in halftime. The mayor, Barbara Patton, will be along with Lance at halftime. Good to have her here tonight. Third down and short. Handoff Evans. He'll have the first down to mid-45-yard line, close to the 46. Gain of 4, and the second team offense picks up a first down here in this football game in the first half. And I know, and all these people and what I see before the game, they were just terrified about this game, Coach. And even you said this is the type of game that Opelika could lose if they're not right. And, Coach, we came out and took care of business.
Well, I mean, we took care of it. That's what Coach had talked about taking care of it early on. And that's exactly, what he's done. And now we're getting a chance to play a lot of these young kids, and that's what you need to do.
First and 10 from the 46-yard line. Split backs. Here's Harris again, handing off to Lyles. Lyles falls at the corner after being tripped up at the 48, and they're going to drop the flag, Coach. They're going to give him a late hit because he was down, and they're going to give him is that a flag, Judith? Isn't that a flag?
It's a flag down over there.
It's got to be a late hit, Jeter, because he was down on the ground and got hit again.
Unless we way wrong down here on the sideline, that we got a personal foul.
Yeah, they're going to call in sportsmanlike.
They're calling against Opelika.
What was? I'm not sure. Was that a personal foul, Jeter, against Opelika?
It's unsportsmanlike conduct, Mark. Let me see what I'll find out for you.
It's against Lyles, and he takes him out of the game. Coach McCracken points towards the... So they're talking with Lanier, and it looked like it was going to be a late hit on the Poet player, Jeter, for bouncing on him after he was down.
I think that might have been, right at the whistle, and that's one of those second lick things that you get caught with.
But why the penalty against Opelika?
I don't know. It probably said something out of the way or pushed or whatever, but I didn't see the push. But you know how it is. The second man always gets caught in one of these situations.
Well, I know that Lyles, if it was him, had no business to get involved in the sophomore there, Coach, trying to get a little playing time and has a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty against him. So now it's 2nd and 23 back at the 32-yard line. That just takes everything away from this offense. Here is Dusty Harris being ripped right up the center as the big nose tackle knocks him for a flip back to the 29-yard line. Nobody blocked him at all, Coach. Lost to 3 more.
All they're doing now is just turning loose on our young kids and coming after us, Mark. We were moving the football up until we got that penalty, and I know Coach is not real happy about getting a 15-yard penalty. That stopped a really good drive.
I don't like that either, Coach. We don't need those things out there. Whoever it is didn't need to play. 4 minutes left in the half. 28-0, 3rd and 27 for Opelika from the 28-yard line. Dusty Harris, the quarterback, doing pretty good to that penalty. Handoff Lyles, right side across the 30, 34, 35, up to the 36-yard line. Trying to run sideways instead of up the field. It'll be 4th down for Opelika, and they'll have to punt for the first time tonight. Coach, I hate to see that penalty like that against us in a big game like this. They're up 28-0.
Well, that's just something that happens, Mark. I don't know, when you got young folks out there and you got, you just don't know what's running through their mind or what causes that kind of stuff, and so that's just something that you as a coaching staff, you don't like, but what you have to do is you talk to that player and you go back and you make adjustments so that it doesn't happen again, because, but I can't tell you, as many times you've been down there, you just don't really know, what causes a guy to say something or do something out there. And
Did you find out what exactly happened?
He kind of lost his composure there when the guy hit him. It was a little right close there to the whistle, whatever. Did he say something? And guy, a little shoving and a little mouth.
Okay.
Just things that.
Well, it was a weak drop flag, Judy. He just kind of dropped it out of his pocket.
It's like, something that Coach McCracken's talked about as honors. We don't. Our discipline's not good when we start 1st and 15 where people just, making little small mental errors and then something like that. The penalties we've had this year have just about been all mental errors.
3:31 left. It's 4th down and about 22 for a first down. No, about 20 yards for a first down. Spriggs, our punter, short kick, bounces at 35, takes an Opelika roll inside the 30, inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. So good coverage after all by Opelika, and that wasn't too swift a series there, Coach. Started off with a good first down and then had a unsportsmanlike conduct against Opelika. So Lanier takes over at 3:22 at their own 24-yard line. Short is 28-0.
Need to make them work for what they get, Mark. Our defense is quick enough to react to the football, and we're missing somebody out there, I guess.
Yeah, we are. Hughley comes out, and Knight goes in. All right, now we're ready. 1st and 10 for Lanier. They trail 28-0. 3:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Lanier hands off Williams, tailback across the 25, opening 30, 35, first down to the 32-yard line. Gain of 11. And everybody in slow motion now.
Well, what happened is we went to a different defensive set that time, Mark, and we were expecting Lanier to throw the football because they're down by 28. We did not expect them defensively to run the football, and so what happened now, Opelika is going to go back to the regular defense right here. And
3 minutes to go in the first half. 28-0 our score. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Pruitt's with one setback. Williams gets the call, met the line of scrimmage, down he goes. Maddox and a couple of guys, Mitchell making the stop for Opelika. And Big Hughley was in there as well. There's 29, yeah, that's 29, excuse me, that's Strickland.
Defensively, Mark, we're really quick, and we have those 5 down linemen up front of the linebackers. We react to the football really well. We went to a different defensive set because we were expecting Lanier to throw but the first two plays that they've run now have been on the ground.
2:20 left to play. First half, 28-0 Opelika. 2nd and 9 from the 36 for Lanier. They want to throw a pass. He's hit by Hughley, dropped the ball, picked up by Opelika down at the 18-yard line. Is that Willis? Yes, it is. Who caught the ball after it was dropped, who actually picked it up. Antonio Willis. Hughley calls the fumble. I believe, wasn't it Hughley Jr. who calls that fumble?
Number 28. Our nose guard this year played just about as good as anybody in the state, my friend.
That guy is phenomenal because of his quickness out there. He got the quarterback before the quarterback ever could get out from under the center, and he tried to draw his arm back, and the ball dropped on the ground, and our defensive end on that side picked the ball up, and they just didn't have enough balance to hold himself to keep him going in the end zone.
Dusty Harris in there again. First down and 10. Opelika from the 18, their own 18. End off left side. That's Lyles. Lyles at the 15. He hit down right there as he tried to go corner. A late whistle as he drug him back from the 15 to the 20. They're going to spot it at the 18. You don't normally see that, Coach. So he actually didn't gain any. He might have lost about a half a yard. He had a big game, looked like, Coach, and all of a sudden he cut it the wrong way.
Of course, you and I can see it well up here, but he should have gone straight toward the goal line. If he had, I guarantee he would be around the 5-yard line right now because he really had an opportunity to go. It was just a power play out of the wing where you hand it to your back, and we get the guards pulling and blocking on the corner, and we should have turned it straight up the field.
2nd and 11. Harris gives to Evans right up the middle, and he dives to the 15-yard line. 1:22. We're going to try to score again before half or what? I don't know. Let's see. They're going to let the clock run. 1:15. It's 28-0. They spot him back outside the 15 at the 18-yard line. So they only gained a yard, Coach.
Well, we've got,
1:07 left. Clock is running.
We've got plenty of time here to get on down there. And, our young kids are down in there, and it'll be interesting to see what we do here.
55 seconds left. 3rd and 10.
Number 6 in the ball game for Opelika.
That is Latrell Mitchell. It's 3rd and 10 now from the 18. 48 seconds left. Dusty Harris tosses it left side to Lyles. Boy, they're swarming over there. Lyles cuts it up at the 15 to the 14. Goes inbounds. We need to stop the clock, I guess, or they're going to go for a field goal. So Opelika just lets it run with 33 left to play.
You just let it run all the way down as far as you can, then call timeout, Mark, and then
take your time.
You want to take as much time off the clock as you possibly can, so you don't give Lanier any opportunity to do anything real.
The ball's at the 14-yard line. I'm not sure. I wouldn't have tried to. Well, 17-16. The clock is running. I wonder if they're going to call a timeout.
May not.
They're going to let it go. 10-9. Opelika will try a 30-yard field goal. Owens to snap it. The place on by Ogletree. The kick is up, and it's got the leg. It is no good. Coach, it appeared that it was good, but it definitely had the leg, but it goes wide, and that is the end of the first half. Opelika takes a 28-0 lead in the locker room here at homecoming on the campus of Opelika High School. Opelika 28, Lanier nothing. Back after this 16 yards by Knight, 3 yards by Hughley, 10 yards by Evans, 16 yards by Lyles, 17 yards by Corey Larkin, and 20 yards by Corbett Ogletree. So the rushing spread out amongst the attack here for Opelika, and a good offensive production in the first half, and you have to turn right around and say it's a good defensive production as well.
Well, that's right, but you have to realize, too, that I think our defense made some breaks, but Lanier self-destructive, Mark. They fumbled at least twice or 3 times, and we've gotten them both kicked in for that. We blocked the punt. We were able to put points on the board. So we've kind of taken Lanier out of the situation like that. So we wasn't able to do too much because we did take Lanier out of the ball game quite a bit. But our defense has done what it's had to do to keep them at bay. Our offense has put points on the board when they've made a mistake, and that's all you can ask for from your football team. And I know the coaches got to be proud of the kids for doing that.
Well, let's go over our thank yous and hellos. I want to say hello to Miss Lily Jackson listening in. Also want to say hello to Scott and Keith and Travis and Philip and Jason and all the gang, Scotty, all the gang listening in tonight. Bulldog fans that I know that are listening in, and also want to thank Comtronics for our use of their equipment. I want to thank naturally the use use of all of our equipment from Comtronics. So we also want to thank Eddie Walker. Miss Severn wanted us to do that. Eddie let the school use his truck during the parade today, and he someone pulled the Queen and her court around downtown Opelika, and Coach, I know you and Jeter missed that assignment, but luckily I covered that.
Let me say this: the guy that over the years that has seen innumerable ones, it's your time. You got youngsters that need to see that kind. Jeter and I have things that we have to do, and so we've gone through all of those things, and now with the young ones that you have, it's your time to go.
But I'm not sure. Have you gone through that, Jeter? Wait a minute. Now, let's get you back up here. Y'all got to turn him on over there. Wait a minute. Now come to us.
I've done that, buddy.
I don't know.
No, see, I hardly ever missed one until the last couple of years, and then, in my old age, I just haven't been able to get out as much as I'd like.
Stop right there. You hardly never missed what, Jeter?
The parade.
Come on. Come on now.
My wife works downtown, so I have to go.
28-0, I appreciate that.
I'm sure it was a great job.
It really was. It really was.
Big school function.
Yeah, we're just making light of it because it was my assignment, and I appreciate Coach there telling me about I needed to go do that. But I did take Mallory and Madison today, and they enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it too. I was in a good position to go right as the first group went through, and then I just took off. But anyway, it's 28-0 here, right? Halftime. And we're about ready to go. I don't know. I'm trying to get that worked out, Coach. I don't know what's causing that. Hopefully, I can get that worked out somehow. It's 28-0 here. Opelika's lead. Opelika had an opportunity right before half to score some more points. Missed a 30-yard field goal.
That's just, you know what that is right there. Okay.
Opelika penalized 5 yards for taking too much time at halftime. So that goes against the home team, and that's the first of this year. So they mark off 5 yards to the 45.
The bad part about that is, Mark, that it's really not Opelika that Opelika got penalized, but if you look at the halftime program that was presented, and I'm not being disrespectful here, the Lanier band did a super job at halftime. They really did. But they took about 12 minutes, Mark, and maybe a little bit longer, and you only get 10, and that's the reason Opelika's been penalized.
So appreciate you taking up there for our band at halftime and our ceremonies. Here we go for the second half kickoff from the 45 to the left. This one end over end beat, and Larkin fields it in the end zone, and they stop play. Larkin wanted to run with it, but they stopped play and put it at the 20-yard line. He had a foot down in the end zone, so he wanted to run it, and he's not going to get to there.
Well, that time they did a good job kicking off. Got a good foot into the ball. The ball went down to the goal line, and as Corey caught it, he stepped back in the end zone. And, of course, once you get in the end zone, the ball is dead.
And really, we need 12 minutes put back on the clock, but they're going to leave it at 11:57 because no time actually expired. It doesn't really matter. 28-0 Opelika. First and 10 for Ogletree. Our first unit back out there at the 20-yard line. Here's handoff right side. That's Alco. 25, 30, 35 up to the 37-yard line for Alco. A gain of 17 and the dog first down. They had 110 at halftime. Add 17 to that right there. And a dog first down. And, Coach, he came through that line just with a gaping hole and picked up some big yards.
Well, he really did, Mark. He's very quick, gets off the football, and our lineman is kind of pushing those folks around up front up there. Here's got some different folks in there now. It looks like to start the second half here.
11:35, playing in the third quarter. 28-0 Opelika. First and 10 from the 37. Man in motion. Ogletree rolls to throw. He's hit and sacked back at the 30-yard line. So that play didn't fool anybody. Loss of 7 yards on it. Somebody missing assignments over there. Pick up 17 yards on the ground, and then we get a big sack of 7 yards. Back to the 30, so it'll be second down and 17 for Opelika.
Well, that time we looked like we were going to throw the football, at least go out like we wanted to throw at that time, and we faked a running play, Mark, but Lanier had their people coming from the outside, and it just so happened that caught us at a time where we were going to throw, and they had a stun on. We didn't have anybody to block the corner.
Second down, 17, 10:50 left. Ogletree rolls.
Same play.
Hit.
The same result.
At the 20-yard line now. Peter, tell me what we're doing here.
Mark, I don't know on that play. On the play before, one of our guards didn't get out and got that defensive end. Just then, I think that blitz just outrun us. We didn't do a good job with it.
So it's going to be third down, and all of a sudden Opelika tried to go to the air on 2 straight plays. As a result, they lose 17 yards in 2 plays, and it's 3rd and 27 instead of, even yards after the 17-yard gain by Al Cole. Now we start back where Al started that big long run. So it's 3rd and 27. The long setback Cole. A misdirection play to Larkin up to the 20-yard line. That's all.
Here's come to play the second half on the
Coach, I tell you.
right here. They
surge through and sack us.
We didn't,
straight plays.
You can't block 2 people with one guy. We weren't able to get out and block on those pass patterns on the corner. And Lanier didn't go for the fake at all up front, so we didn't do a very good job.
4th down, I like our play calling then, Coach. 9:40 left in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 27 from the 20. Spriggs on the punt. Here's a high punt. Going to be filled. Well, he's going to let it roll. 45. Take a Opelika roll down to the 41-yard line. They'll say he stopped it at the 42. So pretty good field position for Lanier, Coach. Down 28 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they got a good place to start. It wasn't a bad kick that time, and Opelika covered it well. They would have done a lot better off it. The receiver come up and fielded that ball. They let it get on the ground. Didn't get as much roll as we would have liked to have, but had good coverage by our defensive unit.
Gee, that was a mixed-up series that last time, wasn't it? We talked about that at halftime. But you're up 28-0, and hoping the young kids get to play. But then, again, you got to come out and establish something. That's right. It's going to stick it back to you. You're right. First down from the 42 is where they set. Still the 43-yard line for Lanier. 28-0 Opelika. 8:50 remaining. And their right tackle moves on a long count. Number 70. Torrey points to him, shows the official that he moved over there.
There's no way you could miss that guy, Mark. That guy's about 6'7", about 350 pounds. There's no way you can miss that. I'm glad he went up instead of out, because he probably would have run over one of our people.
I'll get his correct listing, Coach. 6'4", 330.
Okay, well, that's close. Ballpark figure from this far. He's good size.
Go ahead when you're ready, Jigger. 1st and 15. Go ahead.
That guy weighs 330 without a uniform on.
Over 36. Handoff Williams. He bobbles it, picks it up, and moves it to the 40-yard line. Gain probably 3. And so it'll be 2nd down to 12 at 8:25 left in the clock moving. Opelika holding a 28-0 lead here.
One of the things that impresses me about Lanier, their physical size, is the height that they have to go with the size, Mark. Most of these guys are well over 6 feet. I'm not talking about just a short, stubby guy.
8 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, 28-0 Opelika, 2nd and 12 from around the 40 of Lanier. Quarterback tosses to Williams. Here's a reverse to the end, back at the 30. Hit right down, back behind the line. Number 19, Rowell, our linebacker, makes the stop. Back inside the 30 at the 29, and that's what we needed right there, Coach, to get us jump started here in this second half.
It's really difficult, Mark. We've talked about this before. It's really difficult to run away from Opelika's defense that time. It looked like that play might develop into a big situation where they might make some really good yardage, but we're just so quick defensively we're able to make that play.
So it's going to be...
You're listening to all the action of Bulldog football on Lee County Sports Leader, 97.7 Kicker FM, WKKR, Auburn, Opelika.
3rd and 23 for Lanier, 7-12, clock in motion. On 3rd and long for the Poets. Their quarterback taking their time. He's going to drop back, now he's going to roll to the right. Still running, throws a pass over the middle. Intercepted, dropped by Opelika. Number 10, Derek Sistrunk jumped in front of the pass, caught it, and dropped it.
Well, our defensive backs are really reacting to the football, Mark. Corey did it in the first half, and that time our defensive back that time should have picked that one off, but I'm just amazed at the way we're reacting to the football once the ball gets in the air.
28-0, 6:59 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Here at Bulldog Stadium on homecoming. From the 29, the Poets punter ready to go now. He'll snap it. And a big rush, short kick by Lanier after one being blocked. Rolls at the 45 of Lanier and down at the 46-yard line. So the Poets, bad punt then by Lanier, only a, 16-yard punt for Lanier. And Opelika a chance for good field position here from the Lanier 46-yard line. 6:49 left in the third and a 28-0 lead. Opelika scored on its first 4 possessions and have not done anything since. They've had 3 possessions after that. First down and 10. Ogletree hands off Knight. Knight to the 45. Ooh, hit hard at the 43-yard line by their linebacker coach. He was spun down big time. Gain of 4, second and 6.
Here doesn't have a whole lot to lose here. They're just kind of laying themselves back here, Mark, coming after us this second half because they're down and all they're trying to do now is make things happen.
Second down, 6 minutes and 20 seconds left, third quarter. Play here at Bulldog Stadium. The Lanier Poet band up and moving across the way. I got a standing ovation at halftime, Coach.
Well, did a great job, Mark.
He's going to roll again to throw over the middle. Caught by Alco, 35-30, all the way down to the 25-yard line. Alco, first down, Dogs. Nice pass, Corbin Ogletree. This time had some good protection by his front line and a nice pass and catch by Opelika. And you can tell we're working on that passing game for later in the year, Coach.
Yeah, Waggle passed that time, Mark, and he was wide open. We actually had, maybe the receivers might have been just a little bit too close together there that time, but good job by Corbin and a good job by Alco.
20-yard gain for the first down. That's your favorite play, too, Coach, that Waggle pass.
Yeah, it is. It's a good pass.
From the 25, first and 10 for the Dogs, 5:45 left, third quarter. And here's the give. The quarterback will keep the ball, run around left in and lose a yard, back to the 26-yard line. And that was just a pure bootleg.
Yeah, that was a design play that time, Mark, for our quarterback, to come out there on at that time. But we have a little bit of tough time getting out there on the corner because they bring a lot of people on the corner. And Lanier's fairly quick outside out there. Where we've heard them has been just kind of off tackle, where our offensive linemen have really done a great job blocking.
5 minutes, 13 seconds left. Second down, 11 from the 26-yard line. Wide to the right side is Evans. Kente Evans. Here's the handoff. That's Corey Larkins at the 25. Larkins at the 20. 15. Cuts it up to the 10-yard line. Corey Larkins has the first down for Opelika. It'll be first and goal from right out inside the 10-yard line, close to the 9.
That was the old double reverse there.
Yeah, it was. That's almost the ball for a minute.
Yeah, quarterback takes it out and gave it to Greg Knight, and Greg gave it back to Corey Larkin. Now, you talking about a lot of speed right there. Oh, my goodness.
Speed-handed aim had speed handing the football off, Coach. 4:50 left in the third quarter. 28-0. Dogs with the lead. I see you just got some company down there on the field. Coach, you got his son down there.
All right.
Former Bulldog here visiting inside the 10, first and goal, Opelika. Ogletree, handoff inside Russell. Falls. Dropped it. Was he down on the ground, or did they say the ground calls a fumble, or was he down? No, they're going to say Lanier's ball at the 8-yard line. Wow, they did that handoff to Dan Russell, who doesn't run the ball that much, and he dropped it on the ground, Jeter. Nobody hit him, did he?
Mark, one of the guys laying him on the ground, he started stumbling, and he put his hand down. Somebody popped the ball with their fist, and it was a clear fumble, bud.
Clear fumble, and Lanier takes over at the 8-yard line, Coach. After the fumble, I felt pretty good there if we'd have punched that one in. Yeah. Still lead by 28. Opelika shuffling players in and out here. First and 10 for Lanier at their own 8-yard line. Dogs just missed an opportunity to score after first and goal. Handoff Williams, right side. Williams gets across the 10 up to the 13-yard line. Drugged down from behind by who's that over there? That Baggett. Baggett held on. Torrey Baggett, gain of 5 for the Poet running back. Second and 5. Torrey Baggett making the stop for Opelika. 4:07 left to play in the third quarter. That would have been a nice score there, Jeter. Coach, to put that one in there to get up by 35.
That would have helped. That would have pretty well taken it out of reach, Mark. But we still got, them backed up down here, and our defense is playing well enough right now to hold them at bay.
3:48, clock in motion, third quarter. 28-0 our score. Ball on the 12-yard line. Second and 5 for Lanier. return, gives to Williams right side. Williams close to that first down to the 19-yard line. I believe he'll have the first down, won't he? Going to be close.
Yeah, I believe he's got it, Mark.
Yeah, 6-yard gain and a Poet first down. That's certainly not what we want out of our defense. Just an opportunity with first and goal, and we squandered that opportunity on a fumble by Dan Russell, and it's 3:20 left in the third. Opelika a 28-point lead here. Scored on the first 4 series in the first half. Since then,
Alfredo is not playing.
His ankle, I forgot to mention that. His ankle, he did not even dress, I don't think. His ankle's keeping him out of the game. And Lanier wants to take a timeout. We'll pause 60 seconds. 3:08 left to play third quarter. 28-0 Opelika. This is Bulldog football on the kicker.
At Colonial Bank, we know what it takes to put a winning team on the field. A desire to give Colonial Bank customers our very best every time. Most of all, it takes an attitude. The Colonial Bank We Can Do attitude means every member of the Colonial team is working for you. It means a strong, growing regional bank, big enough to deliver the best in banking and financial services, but still small enough to care personally about your banking needs. Colonial Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, Bulldog fans, East Alabama Medical Center is proud to bring you Opelika football again this year. While we may not have a winning football tradition since the 1920s like the Opelika Bulldogs, East Alabama Medical Center has a proud tradition of providing high-quality health care since 1952. At East Alabama, our team of physicians, nurses, and staff have a common goal of providing high-quality health care appropriate for the needs of our customers in a caring and cost-effective manner. So whether it's health care at EAMC or Bulldog football, it's all about teamwork. Best of luck to Coach McCracken and the Bulldogs from all your friends at East Alabama Medical Center.
Right tackle again moved to their right end. Baggett again points towards him. This first down, Opelika moves the chain already back 5 yards. Lanier walks back 5 yards. So good call over there by Opelika's defense. Another 5-yard penalty. Procedure penalty goes against the Poets. Here the dog marching band cranking up now.
Yeah, that kind of gets you, Mark, when you're trying to get an offensive drive going, that really slows you down. Of course, with Lanier, you don't want to give them too much opportunity, even though you're ahead by 28.
28-0, 3:08 left to play. Football game, handoff Williams, right side. Williams has that 5 yards he lost, picked up about maybe 1 yard extra to the 20-yard line, gain of 6, second 9. He's run the ball a ton tonight, Coach, for the Poets.
Lanier group has only tried just 3 passes, I think, Mark, and they coming in, everybody said that they were a running football team, but they didn't like to throw the football. I'm glad to see us throw the football some because I think that it will help us later on when we get out those region ball games and in the playoffs.
Second down, 8, 2:30 left to play. Third quarter, 28-0 Opelika. Dogs in the lead. Again, handoff Williams running left side. Hit the line of scrimmage. Breaks free at the 20. 25. He's at the 30. At the 35, 40. 45 midfield. 45, 40. Turns on the corner. 35, 30, 25, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Williams goes 79 yards around left end for the Poet score. Their first of the night. 79 yards. And it's 28-6 with a point after waiting.
Well, that terrific run that time, Mark. We let him get outside of our containment right there, and then you knew once he got on the corner, we had some folks, I thought maybe we might run him down there, but we just couldn't catch up with him once he got out on the corner.
He turned the burners on as he hit the corners. Here's the point after by Alexander. The snap, the place, the kick, no flags. Looked like they were offsides. Boy, he kicked that thing way out of the back of the end zone. It's good. 2:05 left in the third quarter. 28-7. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Bulldog football.
Doghouse? I'm still not sure how I wound up in this doghouse. Well, you're used to it. Linda's mother came in from out of town, and my job was to go to the store. So I went to the new Parkway Market across from Opelika High School like she told me to. Filled up on quality Amoco gasoline and bought some delicious sandwiches from Smash Hit Subs for us and the kids. They're better than Subway and freshly prepared. Everything I said I was going to do, I did. And here I am sleeping next to this old dog. Hush, I'm trying to sleep. Well, at least I have delicious meatball sub from Smash Hit Subs. No, I'm not sharing.
Well, ain't no time to think of it. I probably shouldn't have nicknamed Indy's mother Godzilla. Well, I didn't know the kids would tell her.
The grand opening celebration continues at the new Parkway Market on Lafayette Parkway, where you'll find RC Cola 12 packs for only $2.79 or 1 liter Cokes for just 89 cents. Parkway Market, on your way every day.
A 92-yard drive by Lanier, capped off by a 79-yard run by Williams, and the Poets have scored a touchdown. They trailed 28-7. They kick. I was looking for an onside kick. The infield high. Larkin fields his kick at his 3, 5, 10, cuts to the corner at the 15, cuts to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, tripped up at the 42-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle. First and 10, good field position for Opelika at the 42.
That's a great return, folks. That ball was kicked deep. He took the ball about on the 1-yard line and came up and just, he's got great speed. Lanier's got good speed on the kickoff coverage, Mark, but we had some really great blocks right there and just set it up. Now, what we need to do is to take some time off the clock here and put some points on the board.
First down. They have too many men on the field. Handoff Al Cole. Moves the ball to the 47-yard line. There's the flag. Legal participation against the Poets. Gain of 7 for Cole, but hold the phone here, Jeter. I'm sure that's what the call is. I'm sorry, Mark. I was trying to get out of it. Yeah, it came from over there by that bench. I'm sure they had 12 on the field. They've not marked it off yet. Here's the signal. Legal participation against the Poets. It'll be a, so is that just a 5-yard penalty, Coach? So they're discussing it with our team captain, Corbett Overtree. You take this penalty here, Coach, you have 1st and 5, right?
That's right. That's what you want to do.
Excuse me. So legal participation against the Sidney Lanier Poets, 5-yard step off, nullifies Cole's 7-yard run. So it'll be 1st and 5 instead of 2nd and 4. 1:47 left to play in 3rd quarter. Here's a handoff. Knight, left side, have some blockers at midfield, into Lanier territory, close to a 1st down. Give him 4 or 5, depending on the stop. Spot of a football, right in the bulldog painted in the field by our coaches, right in the top of his eyelid, and they say it's going to be 2nd down, or is that a 1st down? Oh, they say 1st down where they move the ball. They stop the clock and say 1st down Opelika, so it took them forever to say 1st down.
No, Lanier, when they do get a shot at you, Mark, they're not afraid to put their helmet on you. They will hit you. They go full blast at you to do it, and they really don't have anything to lose through being behind by several touchdowns.
I still would have liked to seen us put another one in right before half, Coach. I still think that made it a little life for him. 1st down, Overtree again to throw. He's hit, breaks by one tackler. Now he's going to run at midfield and down right at the line of scrimmage, and again 2nd down and 10. I don't know about, anyway, he goes no place. 2nd down and 10 with 60 seconds left.
What we need to do.
Great success on the ground.
Yeah, we really have, and that's one of the things that we'll get 2nd down and 10, but our kids are doing a good job offensively. We just need to continue what we're doing good.
45 seconds left. Here's a handoff. Knight, right side. Stutter steps at the 45, Knight at the 40, Knight at the 35, Knight at the 30, 25, 20, down at the 17-yard line. Greg Knight, 1st down for Opelika. Nice run for Greg Knight. See what I mean when we run that football?
They did a great job out on the corner that time and just out of the wing and coming back and gave it to Greg. And Greg's got exceptional speed and was able to get around the corner that time. He actually got inside the corner and then cut back to the outside and made some great yardage.
28-yard gain for Greg Knight. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 28-7. Opelika leads. Put it at the 16-yard line instead of the 17. Slot to the right side. He goes in motion. Here's the handoff. Cole right up the middle. Cole at the 50. Fumbled the ball at the 5. Rolling into the end zone. Lanier falls on it in the end zone, and they're going to say he's down at the 1 or a touchback. They're going to put him down where? At the 1-yard line, Jeter, or right at the 1?
Walker just a little bit inside the 1, but that's the got his beanbag down here. But, sometimes them things don't mean much.
Yeah, they're discussing it now. I'll tell you what, Al Cole fumbled for the 2nd time inside the 10-yard line. Opelika had 2 fumbles inside the 10 on their last 2 series, and they lead 28-7, and it's Lanier's ball at the 1-yard line, inside the 1. I tell you, Junior, what happened to Al Cole then?
Mark, we just not doing a good job of wrapping up the ball right now. Somebody poked it out, and, you know, we broke free. Coaches were concerned over here a while ago on Russell's fumble or whatever. It's stuff we work on in practice and just get a little sloppy with a 28-7 lead. And so stuff we need to work on.
5 seconds left in the third quarter, and Opelika, after scoring on their first 4 possessions, kind of looking pretty ragged since that point, Coach. 2 fumbles inside the 5-yard line. First down for Lanier from their own 1. Quarterback turns, gives to Williams in the backfield, breaks by right side and down at the 2-yard line. Dropped the ball. Opelika recovered, but they say he was down. And that's the end of the third quarter. 28-7, Opelika leads. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Bulldog Football right here on the Kicker.
This is Spence McCracken, athletic director for Opelika High School and head football coach for the Bulldogs, telling you that OA Sports is the official supplier of Opelika High game gear. From the youngest Bulldog fan to the oldest, OA Sports is the place for the best quality apparel and the best designs. From screen printing to embroidering, real Bulldog fans know where to huddle. Go Dogs down to OA Sports, just down from Burger King on 2nd Avenue in Opelika.
Cannon's Carpet One, Football Parkway in Opelika has it all for the homeowner. Get ceramic tile, hardwood flooring, carpet, wallpaper, or vinyl floor covering to improve or redecorate your home. Cannon's Carpet One offers decorating services and expert advice. Cannon's Carpet One, with a buying power of over 900 stores, has what you need and more. Installations are guaranteed for the life of the home. Cannon's Carpet One, 3500 Pepperell Parkway, Opelika. Proudly supporting Opelika High School football.
Good bread makes a difference at mealtime. People who really care about flavor and goodness know there's a big difference between Sunbeam products from Flowers Baking Company and ordinary bread and buns. Nature's Own sure is a popular item, and no wonder. It's really great bread. Pick up plenty of Nature's Own next time you're in your favorite store. It's another quality product from your friends and neighbors at the Flowers Baking Company in Opelika.
Second down and 9 for Lanier from around the 3-yard line. Opelika has fumbled twice inside the 5 this third quarter. Now we move to the fourth quarter, 28-7. Opelika's lead. Quarterback with 1 setback behind him. That's Williams. He's going to turn, pitch it to him, left side, hitting the backfield. He had a knee down, it looked like, down at the 2-yard line. I guess he went all the way down to the end zone. He got out of there to the 2-yard line. Gee, he was close to being down in the end zone, wasn't he?
Mark, he sure was. Lamarcus Ryle came on a read when he read the guard and came back in and made a good play on the guy. It's pretty close. I don't think he was down, but good play by our defense.
11:38. They just turned around and pitched it and had 2 blockers running with him, Coach, from that right side.
They're just trying to get him a little room so to take a maneuver, Mark. And, the big thing we want to do right here is to hold him here, make him punt out of the end zone. That'll give Opelika a really good field position. And what we're really interested in is taking time off the clock.
That's right.
Nothing major here, though. We don't want to give them a long run like we did a few minutes ago. What we want to do is line up and make the play here.
11-10 left in the third. 28-7 Opelika. Turn, hand off fullback. Hit it behind
That's what we let him do last
10, 15. Get to the 20, close to the 20-yard line at the 18. Has the first down, of course. Big gain for the Poets and a first down to the 18-yard line.
They have really hurt us to that side, Mark. I don't know what we're doing over there, but whether we've got somebody injured that's not playing over on that corner or not, I don't know. But they have had really good success running on our defensive right side. Most of the yardage that they have made has been to that side, and this their offensive left side.
I think Opelika wants a timeout. And they'll get one. Timeout on the field, 10:46 left. We're going to pause 30 seconds. 28-7, Opelika's lead. This is Bulldog football. 30-second break, Joe.
If you're looking for a late model, low-mileage vehicle without all the pressure and hassle of some of the larger car lots, come by Gently & Road Motor Company. Our prices are clearly marked on all our cars, trucks, and sports utilities, and our low-key approach makes your shopping experience a pleasure. We offer on-the-lot bank financing, and with approved credit, no down payment. So stop by and see Roy, Eunice, Ronnie, and Don, and Gently & Road Motor Company on Pepperell Parkway next to Crystal.
10:45 left. Coach, certainly a weird second half. Opelika with 2 more chances to score, fumbling inside the 10-yard line twice. Lanier took the last one 92 yards. They got a chance to take this one 99. They just picked up a first down at the 18-yard line. They have it 1st and 10. They hadn't done anything fancy. They ran a toss play for 79 yards just one series ago, and this series right here, they have it 1st and 10 now at the 18 after picking up a first down after they had it from their own one. Full house set behind the quarterback. Gonna turn, gives to Williams on that left side across the 20, hit down at the 22-yard line. Hit down by Jason Clark, one of our quarterbacks. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Mark, unless we just make a complete breakdown here, there's no way they can beat us, in my opinion, with what they're doing right now, unless they, hit something really long. But let me say something about when you go up 28-0 at the half, Mark, there's no doubt in my mind there's been a football coach and a football player out there. It just takes a lot of the mental approach to the game out of it, and you get just a little bit lackadaisical out there, and that creates you some problems.
2nd and 6 for Lanier. Bullet quarterback hands to Williams on the right side. This time he's hit and drugged down right at the line of scrimmage. Rowell and Suarez making the stop for Opelika. Only gained a couple of yards to the 25. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Another big play here, Mark. We need to try to hold them right here and get the football back and take a little bit of the time off the clock, because it's imperative that we do that. And if we get the football back away, our offense has been moving the ball, and I think we'll do okay.
Poet Band having a good time across the way.
Well, they really did, and they're having it now, and they had it at the halftime too, so they enjoy themselves.
9:20 left to play in this football game. 3rd and 4 for Lanier. Full house set behind the quarterback. Turn, gives to Williams, falls down in the backfield. Hit down. I didn't even see him there. Maddox chopped him down, Coach, at the 23. Lost 2, and it'll be punting time for Lanier. I thought he fell down, Coach.
Great job. And we knocked him down before he could even take a couple steps that time. They'll have to pump the football, and this is just what we need right here. Take about some time off the clock.
8, no, we need a punt return, Coach. How about that?
That'll be all right.
8:45 left to play in the football game. 28-7, Opelika's lead. They've scored on their first 4 possessions, and they've missed a field goal, missed 2 opportunities to score. Opelika could have blocked that one. He gets it away, bounces at the 30-40-yard line, picked up by Knight, and he's dropped right there at the 40. Went to the 43, and it was back at the 40 and tackled right there. So Opelika will take over 1st and 10 right at their own 40-yard line with a 28-7 lead with 8:26 to go. The punter wanted a flag, but I don't think our player even touched him.
Well, he might have brushed him, but got pretty close right there. But there really wasn't any contact as such there, Mark. So he did a good job of portraying that he got hit.
Yeah, you're right. First down from the 40, 28-7 our score. Now here's left side Al Cole, crosses the 40 up to the 44-yard line. Cole with close to 4 to 5 yards, depending on where they place it. Clock continues to run. 8:15 left to play in the game. 28-7 our score. Opelika's lead.
This is what we got to do here, Mark. Just take some time off. We can take 4 or 5 yards on each play right here.
That's right.
That's all we need to do.
2nd down, 5. A long 5 for Opelika as they sprint to the line of scrimmage from the huddle. Handoff Cole right side. Trips up at the line of scrimmage, and there's a flag. I don't know if that's... Is it right in the position of where we made...
Anytime it comes from right there, Mark, it's going to be against the offensive lineman.
Our umpire made that call there, so we should be holding against Opelika, just what the doctor ordered here in the 4th quarter for our offense. And so that'll be a 10-yard step off from the 45, or will they decline it? We'll take 3rd down. They want to move them back.
I don't believe they'll decline it. I would be amiss if they did that, because Opelika, can move the football. So
7 minutes, 53 seconds left to play in the football game. 28-7 is the score. Opelika's lead.
What we got to do right now is just get ourselves together here and go ahead and fire off the football. The Lanier's coming after us and that kind of thing, so we're just going to have to do it.
2nd down, 15, 7:40. Lanier jumps off sides and elbows 2 of our players. Opelika.
They had a stun on Mark. They have nothing to lose. What they're trying to do is to come through and to make things happen, and they're trying to knock the football loose and trying to make us jump too. But
they jumped offside.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 5-yard step off against the Poets. That'll get back 5 of those yards that we got for holding.
But they're really trying to go through and knock us down. They're stunning almost on every play. They're running their linebackers through, and we've just got to line up there, make sure that we pick up what's going on up there so that we can run the football. And we do a pretty good job of running that ball, even though those folks, when they're lining up, they're coming again.
Second down 10, split back. Larkin goes in motion, drop football, and that Ogletree falls on it. And boy, we have looked rusty here in this fourth quarter, or I should say second half.
Yeah, we really out of sync right now, Mark. I think what's happening to us, we're looking at all those folks coming up there from the stunning standpoint up there. We're not doing the proper things that we need to do. That's a basic elementary thing right there, that we take the football and get it out from under the center and snap. There's no telling how many times you work on that during practice.
28-7, Opelika leads. 7 minutes to go in the football game. 3rd and 12 from the Dog 38. Ogletree tosses it left side Cole. Cole hits the corner at the 40. Runs out of bounds at the 45. Has to be a late hit. There's the flag. Several flags come in as they hit Cole out of bounds.
That'll give us a first down.
That's 15 yards and a first down for Opelika, and that's what we needed right there, Coach. That was definitely a late hit by both players of Lanier. 2 players hit him out of bounds, Coach, over here on the near side. So that was right in front of the Opelika bench, and all the coaches saw that. So that 15-yard penalty will offset that holding penalty that we got. I don't even know you have to talk to the quarterback on a dead ball personal foul, do you? I mean,
it's been that way all night, so I don't really see where that'll change anything. Just go ahead and mark it off. I know, we're going to take the penalty.
It'll be a 15-yard mark off from the 44. They're trying to do things right, aren't they? They're not taking the time.
Well, they sure do take a lot of time to do it. We could have cut 15 minutes off this ball game.
Peter, what do you think about that? Not going to say anything? Peter's here? No, he can't hear. Did you hear what Coach said about how long it took? I just want to see what you had to say.
No, Mark, I sure didn't. I know we were really out of sync on offense. I thought we could call the time out after all this delay.
I think we have. And we did. Timeout, 6:52 left in the game. 28-7, Opelika. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Bulldog Football.
At Flowers Baking Company, our baked products just can't be beat. Do you know why? Because at Flowers Baking, we're dedicated to working harder than ever to make the best possible products. Your friends and neighbors at Flowers Baking Company are mighty proud of every product they bake. And folks at Flowers are proud to be actively involved in church, school, and civic affairs. For the most trusted name in baking, trust another quality product from your friends and neighbors at Flowers Baking Company in Opelika.
Visit our Flowers Sports Store, 2nd Avenue.
Back live, 6:52 left to play in the game. 28-7 is our score. Ogletree with 1st and 10 from the Poet 40. And certainly we can run some time here, folks, by running the football at the 40-yard line, leading 21 points. And a good crowd here at homecoming. Been a good homecoming so far for Opelika. Just maybe hadn't scored as many points here in the second half as we wanted to, but
we've been in position to do it, but we haven't done it, Mark, and that's not something that you need to do, because you certainly don't want to look as sloppy as we have, especially with the ball clubs that we have to face coming up.
First down for Opelika from the 40. Larkin goes in motion. Here's the golly handoff to Knight. He drops down right at the 45-yard line as he got the ball from Ogletree. He was hit down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 5.
Lanier's got their linebackers coming every play, Mark, and we haven't
so long in the backfield with those
we haven't picked them up. We got to go to quick hitting plays,
right,
rather than those kinds of things, because when they run their linebackers, you don't have enough time to be able to do a lot of those things there. So what we've got to do here is to try those really quick hitting plays.
Second down 15 from the 45. They jump off sides, and boy, they just come across hard. That should be 15 instead of 5, Coach. They come across and just bust us hard as we're just sitting there.
And they're trying to tee off on us.
It's almost like can you call a personal foul on something like that?
Well, you could if they think it's flagrant enough, yes.
That's about the third time they've give us the 5 yards that we lost back. So it's 2nd and 10, 6:13 left, 28-7, Opelika's lead on the football. From the 40-yard line. 2nd down 10, split backs. Handoff, Alco, right side 40, down to the 35-34-yard line, a quick 6 yards, and you're right.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
straight away is the way to go.
When they're going to do that kind of stuff, you need to play smash mouth football.
I agree.
Just line up and, let the best group win right there, and that's what we need to do right here, and just take time off the clock, and if they want to play smash mouth, then let's just line up and play smash with them.
5:42, clock running, 28-7, Opelika's lead, and their football, 3rd and 1, short 5 from the 35, turn, handoff Cole, left side, 33-yard line, so it'll be 4th and 2, excuse me. Now we're going to punt or go for it? Now we should go for it, I guess.
I'd be a bit surprised if we didn't go for it.
That's right, so it'll be 4th and 2 for Opelika. Opelika shows no sign of punting. They're going to, Coach McCracken goes down to talk to Brian Blackman, his offensive coordinator. He sends the play in with Brian Dickerson, who caught that big pass early in the football game. 4th down and 2 from the 33-yard line. Excuse me, 4th and 0. We'll say 3 from the 33. 5 minutes to go in the game. Handoff Knight, right side. Knight stutter steps, has the first down inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line.
That's what it is. That's what you got to do.
Gain of 8 yards. Knight went wide, then cut it back up right at the hash mark for 8 yards and a dog first down. Coach, I hear the fat lady warming up. 28-7, under 5 minutes to go in the football game.
Well, we'll talk about that in about another minute or so, Mark.
Well, I would have liked to punch one more in at half, Coach. We wouldn't have had this reckless second half. 28-7, our score. Dogs with the lead. First down from the Poet 25. Hash mark near their boundary. Wide side to his left. He's going to throw a pass. It's caught by Evans at the 22, and down he goes. Gain of 3 yards. 4:30. Opelika throws a pass for 2 yards. At 28-7. 3 yards, I should say. 4:20 to go in the football game. Well, that would have stopped.
Well, we got...
If he'd have dropped that.
Yeah.
Dickerson wide right. One set back. Here's left side Larkins. Larkins at the 20. Larkins at the 15. 10. 5.
Just ran over the guy.
Boy, Larkins just ran over a defensive back coach down in the corner, and he ran for 21 yards and a dog touchdown. Goodness gracious.
Boy, that time got loose. Good blocking that time, Mark. Anytime you catch all these people coming at you like that, that's what you got to do to silence all these folks right there. And Corey Larkin got out on the corner, and Corey likes contact. You see him out there as a defensive back, but as an offensive player, he's not certainly not any kind of a problem. He missed that one.
All right, we have a new kicker in. John Endress goes in for the extra point and misses it. So it's 34-7 with 4:03, and I feel bad for him on his first try, Coach. He had to be nervous to go out there and kick that. So it goes no good. It's 34-7. Giro, 60-yard drive. Nice 21-yard run by Corey Larkins to cap off the drive.
It was, Mark. Corey's made some real good runs tonight, and we did a good thing there when they got those 2 offside penalties. Was kind of rough there, but we held our head up and made the plays when we had to. We just had a bad third quarter and about half the fourth, but maybe we're getting out of that stale situation or whatever.
Yeah, you're right, Jude. A couple of guys kicking tonight. We've had Arndt, we've had Andrus, and now we've got Dallas Dorsey again to kick off. 4:03, Coach. 34-7. This one's over with. Next week we play Benjamin Russell right here at Bulldog Stadium, and you remember Benjamin Russell went to the finals in 6A last year. They beat Opelika in Benjamin Russell last year by 8. Opelika had it at the 2-yard line when the clock ran out to end the game. They're not in our area anymore, but it'll be a big game here next week at the stadium, Coach. And every week I've said that because our opponents has been unbelievable the last 5 weeks, although we played pretty well. And
they played some tough competition too, Mark, and we've been really the group that we played, and Vince Morris has played some fine folks too.
Here's the kickoff.
That's not going to do you much good to try to run away from
15. He runs wide and tackled at the 20-yard line.
What happened, he fielded the ball on Opelika's sideline, and then he tried to go all the way across the field to his side, and I doubt very seriously he made over 2 yards on that exchange right there, trying to go all across. We're just too quick defensively, even on our kicking game. We react to the football real well. There's just no way to go across the field.
Brian Block and Greg Ferguson made the stop for Opelika. 3:54 left to play in the football game. 34-7, Opelika's lead. Here wants a timeout. They'll get one. Timeout, 3:54, 34-7. Opelika back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Bulldog Football.
Clancy Watley takes your requests Monday through Friday from 11:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. during the Brown Bag Oldies Hour, right here on the Kicker. Relax and reminisce to those classic country golden oldies from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Tune in daily for your chance to win prizes and call the hotline at 749-1977 or star 977, which is a free call for Intercell customers. The Brown Bag Oldies Hour on 97.7 Kicker FM.
Right live here at Bulldog Stadium. Homecoming. Coach, you going to the dance?
Mark, I'm afraid I might miss that.
Okay. Judy's going to go, I guess. You better bet it. I'm going to be there.
Hey, I hear you, man.
All right,
Take it up for the rest of us here.
You and Sherry go right on and boogie. Sherry's not going to get to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Just you, huh? That's it.
Randy going? I'm telling you.
Is Randy going with you over there?
We're going as a pair.
I understand. You and Randy. We won't get into that. That's Randy Lambert we're talking about there. First down from the 20 for Lanier. 3:54 left to play in the game. 34-7. Quarterback runs a bootleg left side. Hit at the 20 and dives up across and out of bounds. He was hit by Evans first and then rode out of bounds after a gain of maybe 4.
A pretty good job of faking that time by the quarterback. He took the ball, faked the ball to come to the wide side of the field and kept the ball and himself on a naked bootleg and went around the defensive side over toward their feet, and our kids knocked him out of bounds.
Now, Junior and Coach, we're going to have to come up with an offensive player, a defensive player, and a special team player. All 3 players of the game, and we'll draw one of them out of the hat up here with Tim after the game, and they'll get a steak dinner at the coaching floor. So the coaching floor, kicker, victory engraving player of the game will be announced after the game, and we'll get a plaque from victory engraving as well. Quarterback's going to run a bootleg this time around the left side, going to set the throw, throws it out of bounds. That should be grounding, when you call that on that particular pass. Nobody here.
They got Coach McCracken was the closest one to that one.
McCracken ball went right over his head. So they don't throw a flag. It goes incomplete. And, Judy, you'd be thinking of a couple of 2 or 3 players, one on each phase of the game. And, Coach, you do the same. And we'll put them together and come out with 3 and then draw them out the hat for that steak dinner. And we can't go with them, so we don't get to eat. Third down. Under 3 minutes to go. Here is homecoming. We'll congratulate homecoming queen, Jennifer Long from Opelika. 3rd down 6, shotgun. Quarterback, well, he's going to run now. 20, 25, 30, 34. Stutter steps it down at the 36-yard line. Gain
a lot of young kids in there now, Mark, playing defense.
Travis Spriggs has made.
And we still got, a lot of speed out there. We reacted, even though he made a first down on that, we still reacted to the ball really well, even after he got into our secondary and did a great job there.
Coach, Coach is out of the box down here to the left. What's going on with your left? What's up with that? He's standing in front of the cheerleaders over here by the camera, right to your left. Quarterback's going to run a keeper right up the middle to the 39. He's way out of the box. Evans made the stop. Julius, Coach doing out of the box at the 23-yard line. What's all that about?
It's internal strife here. We
don't want to get wet.
Yeah, we're all right.
Okay, 2nd down and 8. 3 receivers wide to the right.
Some hit it down there after him.
They hit him. Takes by. Now he runs at the 40 and down right at the 36-yard line. Number 45 for Opelika. Greg Ferguson made the stop. Loss of 2 to be 3rd and 10. And 2 minutes to go in a 34-7 game, and Coach is at the 25-yard line, right by the cheerleaders. And way out of the front of the field, Coach Hoyette got wet with the cooler. 3rd and 9 for Opelika. Now Mr. Hicks gives him a big old hug. Quarterback throws a pass. Is caught first down at the 48, 49, right at midfield, and goes out of bounds, and they drug. He goes. He was a bench over there for a first down. Almost intercepted over there, Coach. A lot of young folks in the game right now.
Good job that time, Mark. We got our young kids reacted to the football really well. I'm just impressed with the way we reacted to the football in the secondary.
1:35 left and running. 34-7. Quarterback rolling right again. Has plenty of time. Steps up, throws incomplete into the ground. Block was right there. 84 seconds remaining. 34-7. Opelika's lead. Next week, we play right here against Benjamin Russell in our last game before the area. We'll have an open week in between that game and the area game between Smith Station. 3 more games at home here for Opelika, all starting at 7:30. Don't forget Coach McCracken will be with us at the end of the game. And here's again rolling on 2nd and 10. Hughley misses him. No, it's not Hughley. He throws the pass. It's incomplete off the numbers of the receiver. That was incomplete. That was Therese Thomas I was talking about, the quarterback.
Number 45, Greg Ferguson, that time put some pressure on the quarterback, Mark. Did a good job. He made him throw the football.
1:17 left. 34-7. Opelika's going to go to 5-0. Quarterback sets to throw, breaks by a couple of defenders. He's getting brought down at the line of scrimmage at 4th down 9. Making the stop, is that 25? Number 25, Therese Thomas. It's going to be 4th and 9, and with under 60 seconds, Lanier's going to go for it. I don't blame him.
They should do, Mark.
We'll keep it right here during this timeout. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors who made this broadcast possible. I want to also thank Comtronics and Champs Restaurant down in Auburn, Restaurant and Pub, that is. Darryl McCall, the owner, for the food up here at the box and for the food for the coaches this afternoon. Also want to thank Gentry World Motor Company for their help throughout the year. 56 seconds left, 34-7. Coach, we scored 30-some-odd points in every game but the first one.
Well, that's true, Mark. That's okay. I'm just tickled to death that we've been able to do that. We have a good football team, Mark, and we've got a good football team coming in here again next week. We've got to play against, and I think that once that ball game's over, then we can set our sights on getting ready for the region play.
4th down, shotgun formation from the rolls back to the 40. Has time, throws over, incomplete, off his hands at the 36-yard line.
It was a well-thrown pass, Mark. That ball was just dropped. It hit the receiver right in the hands, and it should have been caught.
Jonathan Corley kept stats for us up here tonight, Coach, and I appreciate that. He's got Al Cole with 143 yards, Greg Knight with 58, Larkins with 47, so that's over 250 yards between those 3 players right there rushing the football. Corbett Overtree with 88 yards passing, so Opelika up into 300-something total yards, is close to 400 yards when they average them out for totals. First down from midfield for Opelika. Harris is back in the game. Handoff tailback. He goes down at the 49-yard line. Number 6, Latrell Mitchell. 40 seconds left. Gino, when we go to timeout, we want a cue and coach to give us those players so we can get a steak dinner for one of those young men from the coaching floor and a plaque from Victory Engraving. 2nd down, 25-24, clock running, left to play in the football game. Dusty Harris had an opportunity to quarterback the first half. Now the end of the game, hands off to Lyles. He goes down after a gain of 1. And that should be the last play of the game. 8-7, and it is as the clock runs down. Final score from Bulldog Stadium on homecoming. 34-7. Opelika goes to 5-0. We'll be back with more right after this timeout. You're listening to Bulldog Football right here on the Kicker.
You've been listening to Bulldog Football on 97.7 Kicker